Well, a steady rain has been falling here, but it has not dampened the spirits of the hardy folks at Huntington Bank Field here in Cleveland, Ohio. Today, Week 12 of the NFL season is upon us, and we've got a good one in store, as it'll be the New York Giants taking on the Cleveland Browns. The final playoff push is upon us. It's Week 12 of the NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports. There's a big hit right away as he's knocked down hard on the opening kickoff.
At their own 20-yard line.
Sanders. And this throw a bit late as he couldn't reach back for it.
And you think back to the success he had throwing the football in the win last week, so naturally he's going to come out throwing here, but that time they couldn't connect.
Again from the 20 after the incompletion. Here's 2nd and 10. On the ground, this is Quinshon Judkins. And he'll be tackled at the 23 after a gain of 3. You talk about this Giant defense. Now they come into this one down at the 27th position in the league, Charles, against the run.
And this group talks all the time about wanting to be better, getting stronger against the run. And to me, it all starts up front. You've got to win the line of scrimmage in order to play against the run very well.
From the gun on 3rd down, Sanders. He'll swing this out to Sampson. And he's able to get this one up to his 30 before he's out of bounds. It's a 7-yard gain and good enough to move the chains. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Now the former Volunteer, it's Dylan Sampson. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10. At the 30-yard line.
Now Sanders. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1.
He's a rookie, and you don't want to get hung up on the word potential, but when you see him make catches like that, you keep thinking to yourself, he's good now. He's got a chance to be great with plenty of work.
3rd down and 1.
Back! Back roll 80!
And he's got the 1st down yardage before he's brought down at the 42. The Browns at 2-8 now in the year. And they come in feeling pretty good after back-to-back victories, CD.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
Panther 60, Panther 60, Dragon 60, 60 Bobcat, 60.
To throw is Sanders. There's a short one caught by Fannin. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. That'll move the sticks for the Browns, a gain of 12. We got to like what you're seeing from this offense here on the first drive. A nice, sustained series to begin the game, and it will continue after picking up another first there.
Would you say the word methodical comes to mind? I love the execution. I love what they're doing on this drive. They're controlling the ball, controlling the game, controlling the clock.
And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40.
4 yards.
They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another first down. It will.
Here we go.
36-yard line.
18.
They'll keep it on the ground. Sampson. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter.
At the Giants' 34-yard line.
To throw now, here's Sanders. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. Opted to run for it. The decision a good one. Picking up the first, getting 14 yards on the scramble.
Panther 60, Panther 18. 19, Tiger, 9.
Throwing, Sanders. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And this one incomplete. Threw it down at the feet of his receiver.
Appeared to me he was just trying to find an open receiver and got forced out to his right. Had to come off of a guy downfield, try and hit his back. Unable to connect. Should have been an easier throw moving to his right, though.
Yeah, much easier, obviously, for a right-handed quarterback who's going to his left. Tougher.
Exactly.
This will be a 5-yard pickup as they move it from the 20 to the 15. The 13th play now coming on this opening drive. Here's third down. Here's Sanders. We'll get this into the hands of Sampson. And he is going to have a Browns first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. So not quite a first and goal. It's first and 10 from the 10.
Ready? 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Ready?
Sanders to throw. That's to the left side, pulled in by Besh. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And they'll be left with a second and about a foot.
It's second and inches.
It's a quarterback sneak. And he'll get it. He's over for a touchdown. The sneak successful from a yard out. And the Browns are on the board first here this afternoon. Looking sharp on that first drive. These guys, of course, coming off back-to-back victories. And you see that kind of advancing into this game, don't you?
You certainly do. And when you have a team that doesn't get too full of itself, even though they've won 2 games in a row, you get the end result that we saw there. That nice opening drive because they're sharp, they're focused, and they're locked into everything that they're doing.
And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. Now we've got a giant player here, slow to get up after that last play. Looking to put a drive together.
Let's go.
First carry for the Clemson man, Travis Etienne. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. 16 yards right off the bat with a first down. Charles, they won last week despite him not running the ball well. They told us need to get him going. Runs like that help.
And they talked to us about leaning on him because, as you noted, last week they didn't have to. Still won the ball game. They leaned on other people to give them the yardage that they needed, but they really want him to be that guy, and that's what they're doing early in this game.
And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down. That time he was looking for Jerry Jeudy, and that'll bring up second down. You look at this Browns defense. They come into this one 9th in the NFL against the run.
Most of their challenges have come in the passing game because against the run, they've been pretty darn good. Now you got to figure out a way to slow down those receivers before they get downfield and maybe make a few more plays on the ball when it's in the air.
Getting it to him in space pays off big time. That winds up going for 31.
First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
On first and 10, it's Etienne. Given 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down. Well, this defense for the Browns, they really played well a week ago in that win over the Jets.
There's a little bit enlightening talking with the defense coordinator about their performance last week because the feeling was that it was a good, solid performance. They did what they needed to do to get the job done and get the win, but definitely a few lapses that they're looking to correct.
And down inside the 15 he goes. After 7-0 on EA Sports.
That's another Giants first down. First and 10.
Giant football, and we're ready to begin the second quarter as they've got it with a first and 10.
Let's go now.
Running out of the gun with Etienne. And able to get him inside the 5 here, just inside the 5 without the 4. It'll be a pickup of 10 yards. And it'll be second and very short.
10 yards on the pickup. It's second and inches.
Here we go, set.
Another tote for Etienne. And he is in. Touchdown, New York. Travis Etienne His 12th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Giants are an extra point away now from tying this ball game.
Footing always a concern, but the extra point's up and good. And we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away.
And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
The Cleveland offense ready to go. That last drive, it was a good mix. Run, pass, defense on their toes.
And what really helps out in a big way is when you're doing the run-pass mix and everything's working, that means that they're guessing wrong every time on defense. They think you're going to pass when you run and vice versa. I would continue that, and when they finally draw a beat on you, maybe you mix it up a little bit, a little play action, and throw the ball.
And will they maintain that balance? Time to find out.
And he'll get this to about the 34, a gain of just 3.
The Browns on third down. A perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak going. This time they face a 3rd and 2. Operating from the gun, Sanders. And that is incomplete.
And that is how you respond after taking one on the chin to begin this game. Give up a first drive touchdown, go back out on defense, and completely shut them down to force a 3 and out.
And Bojorquez on to punt as he gets it away. A very nice punt that time, but they get 11 back on the return.
And it'll be Giant football, 1st and 10.
30-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive.
And they enter play here in this one on a 2-game win streak, plus they come off the open week as well. So this is a team that has a lot of things working in their favor.
Oh, it certainly is, and let's face it, this team is playing so well. The worry now is that after a few extra days off, they'll be sluggish coming into this game. So I've heard that they spent more time in practice working what they call good versus good, starting offense versus starting defense. They want a fast start in this next game.
It's a fumble. And this is picked up by the Browns. And his crew will take over with a football at the 35-yard line.
All these years we've been watching the game, I start to get the sense that whenever it rains out, those guys who have to touch the ball and carry it, they're extremely resentful about that weather.
Yeah, I'm just happy I'm not resentful that we have a roof over our heads. I know that much.
Yeah, maybe we won't fumble our play sheets here as we just saw the fumble happen on the field. Well, that kind of hit will certainly fire up your team both on the field and on the sideline. Tackles for lost yardage, they're always welcome.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11.
From the gun, it's Shador. He'll swing this out to Jenkins.
And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. A good pickup there for the Browns, 15 yards.
That's good for a Browns first down.
Let's go.
1st and 10.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
They're going to run this one a tight end. A gain of 3, 2nd down.
The tackle made by Dexter Lawrence. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7. At the 18-yard.
Operating from the gun, Sanders.
On the RPO, he'll keep it himself.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Browns touchdown.
Shador Sanders
with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Browns have taken the lead. Extra point splits the uprights. And that makes the score 14-7. The Browns kicking team out there now as they'll send this one away. Well, a dangerous return man showing it here.
And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34.
34-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive.
Last time out, they had the fumble. That led to the touchdown. Not a great look on either side of the ball as the defense gave up the points too, Charles. But they've got to take care of the football and do better here on this possession.
It's certainly been a tough stretch, partner, for both of those units in there. Kind of put their defensive mates in a really tough spot there by dropping the ball on the ground. But an easy way to make it up to them, get out there now and get some points on this drive.
Working out of the gun is Dart. And that's going to be caught downfield by Slayton. And he will take it all in for a giant touchdown. Darius Slayton, his second touchdown on the season. And the Giants are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. So we're back to a one-point game now as the kickoff comes. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
At their own 26-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started. And thus far, the weather has not slowed this offense down one bit. They've looked good so far in the first half.
They certainly have. And think back to our meeting with the head coach. And we asked him because we saw the forecast for this game, didn't we? We said, hey, have you prepared for this? And he talked about the different drills that they've done in adverse conditions, the wet ball drills, things of that nature. He said, I don't think it's going to slow us down much. We tend to handle it pretty well, and he's been right.
A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29.
Well, he hasn't made much of an impact in the running game thus far, and after that last run, not much is going to change in that area.
He hasn't been able to get anything going, and really the offensive line not helping him much. Here comes third down and 7.
Get it! 60 Eagles! 60 Eagles!
Operating from the gun, Sanders. He lets one go deep for Addison. And that's caught inside the 30. And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland. Jordan Addison, 71 yards. And they are able to add on to their advantage.
The Browns will line up for the 2-point conversion.
60 Bison. Ready, go. Let's go.
And now we've got flags down. Looked like one of the Browns might have moved. The call is to go for one and kick the extra point. And with that, the lead is up to 8.
Good. Makes the score Browns 21, Giants 13.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape up past the 30. Second quarter action with 1:59 remaining. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Dart going to look to throw here. Incomplete.
Timing's crucial in any route thrown, but when you throw an out, so many things are going through the mind of the receiver. Catching the ball, timing it up with the quarterback. Are my feet going to get down inbounds? On that play, all those things going through his head might have caused him to drop it.
That's going to be caught by Judy. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
And the Giants first down. 1st and 10 at the 47.
In motion goes the tight end. Looking to throw, Dart. Now he'll tuck this and run. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the first down on a 13-yard run.
First and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Offense was moving it a little bit, had them back on their heels, but they earned a brief pause by forcing the incompletion. That gives them a quick chance to regroup and try and mount a stand before they're backed up even further.
To throw, Dart. Now he's going to step up and run.
And he's going to go down here, a sack. They push him back to the 34.
He was really focused downfield, but there was really no viable options. The coverage was too good.
And the defense really quickened the tempo of that play with their pass rush because there was nowhere for him to go with the football. The only place he ended up, down on the ground.
To the air, Dart. Got to the sideline, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Greg Newsome. And the Browns are going to take over once again with a football at their own 20-yard line.
The Cleveland offense ready to go.
And with an 8-point lead, probably not too much of an impetus to try and do too much here.
And he's not going to go anywhere as they get him down behind the line of scrimmage. The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number one. They'll keep it on the ground again here. And he'll just keep two hands on the football as he'll be taken down after a short pickup. Now the Giants will use the second of their 3 timeouts.
So as they talk it over, we step aside.
Come on. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Cowboy 80. Cup 19. Cup 19. 70 Rangers. 70 Rangers.
On third down, he'll drop to throw. He's got his man on the crossing route. And they're going to take a timeout defensively. So with fourth down coming up, they go ahead and burn it and say we'll see what happens. On fourth down, on is Corey Bojorquez to punt. Now a high kick, almost a pooch punt. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. Forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half. A lane opens here. He's past the 30. And he's able to get out to the 32. Brought down there.
At their own 32-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive.
Well, Charles, in that first half, we saw a fair amount of offense on both sides of the football, and now the team trailing here will start with it in the third quarter.
And we both know this coach pretty darn well, don't we? Because his game planning is always on point. And now that he's getting the ball to start the second half, how about all the offense that you already referenced in the first half? He'll put that all together.
And now off to the races, down the right side. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. Darius Slayton, his second touchdown of the game, his third on the year.
And the Giants come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the third quarter.
Goes right side, and he's got it. So they went ahead and went for 2 to tie the game, and it works out. So a tie ball game here as the kick's away.
Oh, and a nice return, but he takes a big shot at the end of it.
At their own 30-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started.
After that last touchdown we just saw, Charles, we got ourselves a brand-new ball game, all tied here in the third as they have their first possession of this second half.
Well, Brandon, this drive is all about one word to me, and that's the word answer, because they're trying to answer the momentum the other offense picked up in tying the game, because not only if they score and they feel better about themselves, they'll retake the lead and maybe set the tone for the rest of the half, keeping them in the driver's seat. Oh, there's plenty of traffic waiting for him up the middle. But give him credit, he tried barreling through anyway. They're fortunate to get a yard out of that one.
So from just across the midfield stripe, here's 2nd and 9.
Here we go. Strike 19, 77.
Operating from the gun, Sanders. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. They don't get the hook up there, but you really have to marvel at how precise he's been throwing the football these last couple weeks.
Oh, that's the perfect word for it, precise, because if you're at 70% or better 2 weeks in a row, you have a job as long as you want one in this league, won't you? I mean, let's face it, it's not just West Coast offense either. He's putting the ball downfield as well.
Cowboy 80.
Now they'll change things up.
7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Panther 11, 79 Broncos. Ready.
Sanders from the gun on 3rd down. Out to the flat, that's complete to his running back. And he'll lose yardage here, back at the 47. The Browns send out their punter now as he's on to kick it away. Yeah, he was looking for the check-up bounce, didn't get it. That scoots all the way into the end zone now for a touchback. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive.
Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it, and it's 2nd down. Here's Dart. And that is going to be incomplete as he let him a bit too much. Well, that's where this Cleveland crowd, the dog pound in particular, make it difficult on opposing offenses. It looked like they might have had troubles communicating at the line, and it leads to the incompletion. Now Dart. He'll try and do this himself. He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete.
Well, this at least is the right idea. I think they've got to get the tight end more involved.
He had just one target in the first half, incomplete. Now incomplete here with the first target in the second half.
Yeah, should not stop them at all from going back to him, though. Find him. Find him.
Fair catch called for. No gimme in these conditions, but he's able to look this one in. Officially, that'll be marked down as just a 28-yard punt. And the Browns will take over 1st and 10. The Cleveland offense ready to go. And our game's hit a little bit of a lull here, a little bit of a snag. Punts on back-to-back drives.
And old-school coaches don't necessarily mind that. Didn't turn it over, right? Didn't create a big play for the other team. Right now what you're looking for is can you gain an advantage in field position? And that's what both teams are seeking right now.
Yeah, they'll be seeking to gain that advantage here on this drive.
Here we go. Here we go.
Now a handoff up the middle. Sampson. Well, he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down.
Judkins going to run it out of the gun.
They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6.
Well, they're hoping that the second half is better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
Now 2nd and 5.
Dragon 60. Let's go now. Ready.
Looking to throw. Sanders. And he is out of bounds. Looks like right at the 15. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a 1st down.
First down. First and 10 at the 15-yard
Inside
line.
4 minutes to go, third quarter.
19 Tiger, 19 Cardinal. Let go. Drop 60, drop.
From the gun, it's Sanders. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he takes it inside the 10 to the 8 before he's out of bounds. That'll go for a gain of 7. And it'll be second down.
Second and 3.
Tag. Cowboy 80. Let's go.
Fighting for the end zone. He lost the football. It's out. And the Giants have it. It's picked up. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. And that one was relatively easy to see. I noticed that from up here.
Yeah, it doesn't take a whole lot, does it? Sometimes you get multiples. What I always love on these offsides is when each side points at the other. Hey, you did it. No, you did it. They deciphered that one correctly.
Back to throw. Sanders. Fighting for the end zone. He lost the football. It's out. But fortunately, he's able to recover his own fumble, or that could have been trouble. We hear them discuss red zone efficiency a lot, CD, and they almost gave that one up in the red zone. Luckily, they'll have another shot.
And you and I both know that every offensive coordinator, play caller in the league, they take particular delight in their red zone calls because those are the payoff ones. But you can't call a play if your team doesn't have the ball. Got to secure it.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up third down.
Third and goal.
60 Bobcats, 6 Cougar 19, Warriors 70. Cup 19, Cup 19.
Looking to throw. Sanders. He'll try to pick it up himself. Feeling the pressure here and taken down. A sack back at the 7. Abdul Carter drops him for a 4-yard loss there, and that brings up fourth down. And his kick is good. So the big return had him fired up, but in the end, the offense stalls out. They only muster 3.
Yeah, the excitement was there after the return, but they didn't move the ball at all after that. They didn't even get a first down.
And they will wrangle it down a couple yards shy of the 30.
The Giants take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done.
Shedding the tackler, and it gives him some room. CD, I know it's just his second year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape, he's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, second year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
On first down, here's Jenkins. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
An opportunity to get a drive started here at the end of the third quarter. What you're trying to do is break the game down a little bit. Don't let your guys see too deep into the game, into the future, and say, oh, we got to get here. No, right here, right in front of them, melt the clock down, get to the fourth quarter, try to keep going.
And try to keep that lead.
Exactly.
It's just a gain of a couple there on the scramble, and now it's third down.
Brings up
The plan was
3rd and
clearly to
5.
challenge them by sending a blitz on 2nd down, but even the extra guys couldn't catch him in the backfield, though. He doesn't scramble for it first, but he does get the last laugh by evading the blitz and getting beyond the line of scrimmage.
He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield.
It'll go as a gain of 6 that time, and it moves the chains as well.
That's good for a Browns.
3 quarters in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And we're back now here in Cleveland. It's been a very hotly contested game to this point. Just a field goal separating these two teams as we get set for the 4th quarter.
I'll tell you, far from ideal conditions to play in, but neither offense has had much trouble. Plenty of points to go around. 1st and 10.
Back to throw. Sanders. And he is going to lose yardage here. But despite the completion, they're going to wind up losing 3 there. 2nd down.
18, top 2. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Operating from the gun. Sanders. And he rifles one incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. The Browns on 3rd down. 5 out of 9 thus far. This is going to be 3rd and 13.
18 Cardinal, 19 Lion. Riggs. Steady.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Going to throw deep for the end zone. And it'll be intercepted.
Picked up by Javon Holland. And the Giants are right back in this football game.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive.
A golden opportunity for them now following the interception. They need to try to at least get 3. Obviously, a touchdown puts them in a much more secure position. And just not enough on the throw there. Down around his feet and incomplete.
And next time, Brandon, I think you might want to consider running it because those defensive backs, they were plastered to the receivers, and they weren't letting up as that play went on.
Straight ahead, here's Tracy.
Looking to find a lane, but he can't rein in at the line of scrimmage. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves him with 3rd and 9 looming.
3rd down and 9.
Throwing his dart. Now he'll tuck this and run.
It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
That's an excellent job right there on 3rd down. Like any defense, you never want to let them get anything started, and that would have been a 1st down. Instead, you saw the contact on time, no penalty, and before this drive could get wings, it's 4th down.
And here's Gillen on now to punt as he gets this one away.
Now a fair catch is called for and taken a few yards across midfield. So a change of possession here on the punt. And out will come the offense as they take over. The Browns drive about to get started.
Their defense got the stop, forced the punt, and now you really start to monitor the clock as they nurse this slim lead.
And he's taken down at the 50 after a short gain of 2.
A gain of 2.
Ball right on the 50-yard line. Here's a 2nd and 8.
Let's go now. Cougar 19.
Give up the middle. Judkins.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. The tally there, -2 yards, brings up 3rd down.
Now, right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the 1st down and move the chains.
60 Bison, 79 Broncos, 60 Maverick, 60 Cowboys, 60.
From the gun on 3rd down, Sanders.
Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is going to have a Browns first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Sanders.
That'll be completed to Sampson.
Sanders will go down as a gain of 6. And it's 2nd down. And at his size, he's a smaller back. You can get him the football. He can kind of get lost, make someone miss. It's good for him.
Yeah, it's great for him. I like what you said there. Sometimes he gets lost in the traffic a little bit, but get him out in the open field into some space. That plays to his strengths the best and keeps him out of it where all the big boys are, you know, make him make someone miss in the open field.
Now he's going to step up and run.
And this is incomplete, but a flag back at the line of scrimmage. And this could be a first down. So the yellow flag came out, and that leads to a new set of downs for this offense. 1st and 10.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. 60 Bison, 60 Bison. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates.
Back to throw. Sanders.
Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it.
And that is incomplete.
It's been a nice day for him as a passer and as a runner. One of the few mistakes he's made in this ball game. The wrong choice on that one. That one goes incomplete.
2nd and 10.
18, 19, 20.
They'll run from the gun. It's Jenkins.
And he'll be taken down at the 20 after a gain of just 1.
He's brought down at the 20-yard line.
Now play number 7 of this drive, but it's a tough 3rd and 9.
70 Timberwolves. Panthers, 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. 19 Lions.
Looking to throw. Sanders. And he's got his man in stride, complete.
And the Browns are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
1st and goal at the 6-yard line.
And he's going to press this one forward as they stop it right around the 1. I'm assuming they're keeping this football on the ground, right?
I would think so because you're looking at the clock. That's in your favor. You look at the geography of the field, right, where you are. That's in your favor as well. Keep it on the ground. Keep pounding. Run that clock down. You have everything working in your direction.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Mustang 19.
2nd and 1. And he takes a shot on the release as this would be incomplete.
Well, Brandon, we see why it's a team game there because there's a sigh of relief that they just released defensively. If he's able to get that one away, that's likely a touchdown. But it's...
And he takes this one in for a Brown score. A great play there. His first touchdown on the year. And the Browns are able to build on to their 4th quarter lead. Extra point right down the middle. And his guys will take a 10-point lead.
Browns 31, Giants 21.
The Browns kicking team out there now as they'll send this one away.
And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
Down under 2 minutes to go in this football game.
This is 1st and 10. Throwing, Dart. Connecting with Johnson.
He's been quiet today in the passing game, just his 2nd catch.
Yeah, and people have to come up with schemes to limit him, and what a lot of teams do, they'll double him, you know, use a linebacker underneath, a safety over the top. Sometimes they'll just take a corner, maybe their 3rd corner if he's a bigger guy, and put him on a man-to-man to try and limit his touches. Just keep mixing it up, give him different angles, different looks, like a good boxer does. And now the focus is really clear. They need to get that first down and either get out of bounds or maybe use one of those timeouts.
The dog pound barking as loud as they can here. 3rd down. He's got Johnson. And he will have a Giants first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. It looks like they'll move things around here.
First down. First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Throwing his dart. Now he'll tuck this and run. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
That's certainly not the worst thing. It stops the clock and lets your offense catch its breath and lets us exhale a little bit. Now I expect them to call a couple plays in the huddle so they're ready if a tackle happens inbounds.
And this is what here? Incomplete, they say. Looked like it was intercepted, but he apparently did not get the 2 feet down inbounds.
And 10 yards to go.
Back-to-back incompletions, but we know this is definitely 4-down territory. Time not on their side. I don't think they want to try and get the first down in 2 installments. I think they got to go and get it right here, right now.
To throw his dart.
Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he gets it just shy of midfield, but that's not enough. He's short of the marker.
An 8-yard gain. It's 4th down.
Dart to throw on 4th down. And it is caught. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game.
First down, Giants.
From the gun, here's Dart.
And this is intercepted, and that should do it.
Picked up by Martin Emerson. And the Browns are going to take over here on the INT at their own 5-yard line.
Boy, so another interception, CD. It feels like he's starting to unravel a little bit.
And as you would expect, still a work in progress here in his second season. He has to start ironing out some of these mistakes, though, because now his head coach, his offensive coaches, they have to evaluate whether you keep playing him and let him work through it, or you start thinking about going to his backup.
A big pickup there, and without question, that should be more than enough to wrap this one up.
Cougar 19.
First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
The defense can stop it twice more as they take a knee here. So Cleveland able to come away with the victory here. And they were spurred on by a strong performance in that 4th quarter as they held their opponents off the scoreboard.
Everyone wants to pitch a shutout for the entire game, but when you throw one in the 4th quarter, that tells everyone that you're getting stronger and dominance is starting to take over, right? The way that you close, the way that you finish, that gets preached to you from the time you're playing Little League football all the way up through. And they closed them out with a big-time performance down the stretch.
So for the Browns, the win is a good one for morale, but little else as they move to 3-8. And they'll get to stay home again next week. Meanwhile, for the Giants, their luck may have run out as they fall to 4-7 now in the year. And they will try to get back in the swing of things next week on the road.
Let's go. Go. Let's go now. Ready. Set. Ready. Here we go. Here. Hut. Set. Ready. Ready, ready. Bronco 80. Hut, hut. Down. Ready, ready. Come on, come on. Set. Cut it out. Let's go. 60 Eagles. 6. Go. Set. Ready. Hawk 70. Hawk 7. Ready. Here we go. Hut. Here we go. Here we go. Check go. Let's go now. Ready? Set. Hut, hut. Shut up. Ready, ready? Ready? Shut up. Set. 18. Go. Ready, ready. Cowboy 80. Ready. Down. Hut. Come on, come on. Check go. Let's go. Ready? Set. Ready? Hut, hut. Here we go. Set. Ready, ready? Here we go. Here. Get up. Let's go now. Go. Set. Ready. Set up. Hut. Ready. Bronco 80. Check go. Set. Ready. Ready, ready. Hut, hut. Down. Ready, ready. Come on, come on. Get up. Let's go. 70 Timberwolf. Go.